Hi, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hopefully, you all are having a great day so far. We have a lot of important things to talk about. The forecast. First things first, today is Clear the Shelters. We are going to be at CMPD Animal Care and Control starting at 11 o'clock all the way through 5. We hope you come see our team as we'll be volunteering there. And the weather, while it isn't going to be necessarily perfect today, it will be much better than where we have been multiple days so far this summer. So meteorological fall has started to move in. It truthfully feels that way. You can see those dew points right now. We're starting to feel stickier. So it was really feeling like fall. Last week we were in the 90s, then it got a little bit better this week, and now it does feel a little bit stickier outside. But 24 hours from now, you will notice a substantial difference. It will feel like we are on a different planet as drier air starts to mix in. As we look at the muggy meter here, we'll be able to kind of see the change as we go through the next 24 hours, as we see all the browns, the reds starting to develop there, as you see right here. Smiles all around. It will be so dry, which of course is going to contribute to it feeling much nicer. Now, because too of a lack of rain as of late and the fact that we're not going to see a lot of rain today and it gets drier and cooler again, I do think the mosquitoes will be a little bit less active over the next few days. Now, that doesn't say that they won't start to get more active again as we bring in our next chance for rain, gets of standing water, but hey, at least the next few days it will be great. Now, we have two reasons why we saw a lot of decent amount of rain over the past, 12 hours or so across our southern communities. The first is this little low you see spinning just off the coast there of Wilmington, North Carolina. That was causing a lot of our rain further south overnight. But because of the front that's situated to our north and west, the low didn't quite get into the Charlotte metro. It was mostly in areas south toward Lancaster County, southern Union, southern Anson, and over toward Richmond counties. But today, we do have this front that you can see is over the mountains right now rolling through. As it does, we will see a low end chance for a few brief showers and then eventually start to see that drier air move in. So there's where the front is right now. We are going to take a look at that hour by hour forecast where you can see very nicely how the rain does start to move out quick. So mostly cloudy this afternoon, mid 80s, few showers possible, and then tomorrow we will start off with clouds still in the morning, but very quickly the sunshine will return. So here we are. You can see around 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon, most areas still dry, that northerly wind starting to move in. I do think we'll be almost too dry across northern communities for a brief shower or two, but it's not out of the question that we couldn't see that in the Charlotte metro area after about 3 o'clock till 8. And then, of course, we will eventually mix up that rain chance entirely as we enter the overnight hours. So there's Futurecast 2 o'clock. There you go toward 5 o'clock. And then eventually overnight, we'll see some drying out. I will say that there are a few indications that we could see some lingering low cloud cover overnight, and that could allow for some patchy fog, a little bit of patchy drizzle tomorrow, but it is not going to be lasting all day. As we know, Sunday is going to be much better. So when we talk cooler and drier, of course, it means that we're not feeling quite as tropical, quite as humid as we are during the summer. But that's not to say that the tropics maybe aren't getting some action elsewhere. You can see tropical development over the next 7 days. We have started to see a higher risk or more moderate to high risk there for this area of interest in the southern Gulf of Mexico, 40 to 60% chance the next 7 days. And then we do have another area that has yet to emerge off the coast of Africa that we will be watching here over the next 10 to 14. So that has not formed yet. That's why it doesn't have a little L for low pressure. But the reason why I'm keeping a close eye on the southern Gulf of Mexico system isn't just because it will have that chance to move to the north, eventually causing some heavy rain by Monday, Tuesday, especially for southern Texas, southern Louisiana, Mississippi, which is actually kind of already seeing some rain action, but it's not from this actual storm system. But eventually it actually moves across the deep south. It looks like long range models indicating this really on every single front. And that could actually bring us eventually some higher rain chances next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So a lot of question marks here as to whether or not this could form into a depression or a named storm before it impacts Texas, but you can tell very clearly that it will not impact us in the Carolinas as something tropical, but definitely could bring us a higher rain chance by the end of that 7 day forecast. So just something we're keeping a very close eye on. We look at trends, patterns when we look at a long range forecast past about or so days. So we know the next few days it'll be cooler and drier. And then we do know that past that 7 day mark, we will eventually be tracking that return of rain. So here's your Guy Roofing 7 day forecast. 84 today, mostly cloudy at times this afternoon with 20% chance of rain. We start off tomorrow morning with clouds. We end the day with sunshine. We're only reaching the mid 70s. So tomorrow is my pick of the week just because it'll feel nice and dry in the morning, 57, and then really nice in the afternoon too with the highs in the 70s. The rest of the week does look a little bit closer to average, still below, but we're back in the lower 80s during the day, but at night in the mid to upper 50s. And so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all feeling fantastic. We'll get a little bit warmer for those overnight lows on Thursday, but then of course you see that rain returning on Friday. So it really will be a fantastic 7 day overall here in the Charlotte area, but Sunday through Wednesday will be especially nice, especially in the morning. So dare I say that we need to break out some light jackets and sweaters, maybe at least for the morning. Definitely at times this week, depending on how sensitive you are to the cold. But, eventually we'll be wishing for the 50s in the morning and 80s in the afternoon because by December, 50 is around where our average high temperature is instead of low temperature. So I hope everybody has a happy, safe, and healthy Saturday, a great day, hopefully, too, if you're heading out to clear the shelters. Again, we would love to see you, CMPD Animal Care and Control, from 11 to 5. And if not, we will catch you tomorrow morning on WCNC Charlotte, kicking off at 6 o'clock, normal newscast, so 6 to 8, and again from 9 to 10. Again, I hope everybody has a great day, happy, healthy, safe, and I hope all of your college and NFL teams win this weekend. Have a great one, everybody.